Boulder's top stories this week. Comprehensive coverage of the State of the City address. The city and Boulder County launched the Energy Smart program, and the Parks and Recreation Department plans a fun Valentine's Day dance for fathers and daughters. Hi, I'm Mike Benuelos. At the beginning of each new year, Boulder's city manager presents the state of the city to the community at large. This year, city manager Jane Brodegum was joined by Boulder's mayor Susan Osborne. This year's State of the City address might be summed up under the theme of sustainability. Sustaining life, acknowledging city, county, and federal efforts in response to two major wildfires in 2010. Sustaining current service levels across departments amid hard budgetary times. Sustaining and even enhancing affordable housing. And lastly, moving forward with environmental sustainability while making tough decisions in hopes of charting out a new energy future. Inside Boulder News attended the State of the City event to bring you exclusive coverage, including address highlights. The presentation opened by honoring the momentous efforts of local, regional, and federal firefighters in the 4 Mile wildfire.
Firefighters from around the nation set up operations at the new Regional Fire Training Center. More than 1,100 firefighters responded, including 70 city firefighters. A significant amount of city resources were used to protect Boulder County and city residents. During the 4 Mile Canyon fire, city staff supported the around-the-clock emergency operations and services to the community. While 169 homes were destroyed, not a single life was lost in any of last year's fires.
The city manager also underscored the difficulty of not only maintaining current services, but the hard decisions that must be made to sustain a fiscally responsible budget.
Our willingness to make difficult financial decisions has led to solid bond ratings, and our frugal approach to new spending has put Boulder on solid footing for 2011. However, we know this year will hold new challenges, and we continue to have a structural gap that must be closed for long-term sustainability. There will continue to be trade-offs between discretionary and essential services as the city assesses community goals and its ability to provide services. Our priority-based budget system will help identify the most essential services as we continue to engage the community in articulating our shared values.
Both the city manager and the mayor acknowledged that work pertaining to Boulder's energy future will likely be a significant priority in 2011. The mayor told the audience that the city and the community have important choices to make.
Instead, we asked voters to approve a replacement tax on Excel for 5 years to provide the time needed to analyze, discuss, and make decisions as a community about our energy future. This may ultimately mean a renewed partnership with Excel to meet our community goals, municipalization to provide our community with more direct control over its energy decisions and investments, or possibly a different option that we have yet to develop.
Inside Boulder News correspondent Natalie Wood was also on scene at the event to capture some community reactions.
Here at the Boulder Public Library, Mayor Susan Osborne and City Manager Jane Brodegum gave the State of the City address, talking about important happenings in 2010 and possible challenges Boulder will face in 2011. I spoke with some influential Boulder leaders to get their reactions on the address.
Bright outlook for Boulder. I think that, all the awards we get for the healthiest city and smartest city and bikiest city, that's all very exciting. But I think our job here and as an elected official is to keep Boulder going in the right direction and keep it the wonderful place that it's been.
I think that our city leadership is doing a great job of balancing economic development, social issues, transportation issues, and certainly as a business person in the community, I'm very interested that we're bringing new businesses like Google, Microsoft, and so on, a great employment base that will be good supporters of our businesses, like our 29th Street Mall.
I think the conversations with Excel will be interesting and will be challenging, as well as finding out what our options are, but it's also exciting on the same hand. I think it's a great opportunity for Boulder to look at our options and make a real positive choice for using more renewables in our portfolio.
I think getting the whole community engaged in the conversation. There are a lot of people who are passionate about it who are leading the conversation, which is great. But there are a lot of alternatives to look at. We need to make sure that we're really careful about how this impacts the community and its financial resources, as well as all the users. Obviously, we have people who are performing surgery, who are working on climate change, who are doing research that can't have any interruption in power. And a lot of organizations, especially the University of Colorado, that are on such tight budgets we just can't afford to spend anymore. So looking at our options and making sure that we've got that affordability and that reliability piece, I think is going to take a lot of work on the part of our entire community.
It seems Boulder's energy future and economy are topics on everyone's mind following the address. For Boulder Channel 8, I'm Natalie Wood.
Thanks, Natalie. The complete State of the City address and community reaction interviews will be available on the city's website on February 9th. The State of the City wasn't the only news highlight this week. On Tuesday, the City of Boulder, Boulder County, and the City of Longmont launched the countywide Energy Smart program. The collaborative Energy Smart program was designed to help make homes and businesses throughout Boulder County more energy efficient in an affordable and easy way. Residents and businesses are eligible to participate in Energy Smart, which includes a customized home or business energy assessment, unbiased energy-saving recommendations, the insight and commitment of an energy advisor, and free energy-saving items. For more information and to register, visit the Energy Smart website. Lastly, the Parks and Recreation Department invites local dads, grandpas, uncles, and father figures to rethink the Valentine's Day holiday. The annual Fathers and Daughters Valentine's Day Dance will be held on Saturday, February 5th from 6 to 8 p.m. at the North Boulder Recreation Center. This 5th annual event will be an evening that will be remembered by little sweethearts for years to come. Visit the Parks and Recreation Department's website for more details. That's all the time we have for this week's news. You can connect with Inside Boulder News on Facebook by submitting news tips and questions. Just search for City of Boulder Channel 8. For Inside Boulder News, I'm Mike Banuelos. Stick around for more Inside Boulder right after this.